Hey buddy. You looking after the place too? Cheers, pal. Good morning, you glorious people. Out again today. Gonna film part 4 of the big build. I'm looking forward to today. Oh, and I've got a new bow saw with me as well. Finally had it in stock. So all the cutting today is going to be so much simpler, so much easier, quicker. Yeah, really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. Nothing much else to say to you other than I'm in a really bloody good mood. The weather's meant to be like this all day, although it will be cold. Like I said, it's only 3 degrees now. But yeah, it's going to be a great one. Can't wait. Let's do it. Right, so we just come off the back of another storm. Pretty much had 2 back-to-back a few days apart. It was Storm Arwen and I don't know, Storm, I don't know, Blodwen or whatever it was. Second one wasn't as bad as the first one, and obviously I went and checked this campsite after the first one and it was fine. So be interesting to see if the second storm has done anything to it now, because the tarp was up. I'm half expecting the tarp to be non-existent or torn or full of water, but we'll see when we get there. I'm still about, I don't know, kilometre and a half away, so, but it's a beautiful place I'm walking at. When you got these sunny days, it's just fantastic. Beautiful. If I had a coffee on me, I would sit down by the river now and just enjoy it. So just thought I'd film this awesome scene. I'm almost there. Don't know why, but I always feel like I need to whisper whenever I arrive at a place. I'm lost again, actually. Oh, I'm terrible. Right, there's my landmark all the way down there. Right, I am heading in the right direction now. Just got momentarily lost again. I think that route to get here is so hard and awkward. I'd be surprised if anyone finds it, but you never know. Right, so it looks like, is that a tree that's come down? Possibly. I think we have got a tree snappage here, look. There we go. I'll never camp up here in the wind. It's the wrong woods for a wind. I might have to somehow address that. That's a brand new, fresh death. Thank God it went that way and not there. This is the issue I was referring to with the tarp. I knew it'd have puddled water in it, but I have to figure out a way to sort that out. Let's get these bags off and then come up with a plan. couple of things with me ready for helping. I got my bow saw, as you've seen, brand spanking new, nice Baco bow saw, really happy with that one. And I got another 100 meters of military paracord, 3mm stuff. So the plan today, after I have a coffee, I need to get that on now, I'm going to redo all this, twine it, retwine all, well, twine all that, I don't got any on it at the moment, like really substantially twine the hell out of all this. Even if I had to put all 100 meters on this platform, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to put a couple more braces. That's gunshots. I'm going to put a couple more braces across here as well, because I feel like that definitely needs it. And then we're going to start by cutting the logs to go across here. So I'm hoping by the end of the day I'm going to have a platform on there that we can walk on, sit on. Might even be able to make my curry on it tonight as well. So it would be nice to start getting some walls up in place, but that is biting off way more than I can chew for one person. So now I'm going to make myself a coffee, which I said about 8 times, because right, so just made myself my coffee, so I'm going to enjoy this now, warm up, put the radio on for 5-10 minutes and just chill out and enjoy the day I've got ahead of me. I am going to have to address that big water build up in the tarp there and sort that out. Basically I'm going to have to put more sticks along here to hold it up so it can tilt that way and pour off. Right, so yeah, just replaced a couple of these branches up in the roof now. This battery's already dying on me because of the cold. Got to put a couple more branches going across now just to make sure these can't fill up with water again and it's nice and tight. I'm just going to reattach one of the strings that have snapped in there. So, let's film that. Right, so I just got the cross brace cut that I was on about. Just need to cut some twine now and wrap it in, so then I can start doing the boards across this triangle a bit. Here's your ladder going up, so I'm looking at it from behind and underneath. this will be the first bit of the roof, the floor, to walk on, which goes into a slight bend and then across the main platform over to there. Right, so I just gathered a few more logs and cut off some green limbs off some other trees so I can patch up the back of this, because it's getting a bit drafty, so I feel like that needs a little bit of work on it as well. So I'm going to chuck the green limbs on there now, and then grab the logs which I've got to put on the walkway. But in the meantime, I thought I'd quickly show you my beers. I'm not going to have one just yet, but I'll show you a few of them. Right, so we got Northern Monk, Faith in Futures. No idea what's in it or what it's meant to taste like, but yeah, let's just say it's an IPA, so there we go. Right, I've got the 4 Pure Citrus IPA. I've got two of these. I've also got the 4 Pure Session IPA. That's 4.2%, hence the Session, and this is 5.9%, and that's the one I got two of. I've got the Vocation Love and Hate New England IPA. It's a particularly nice one, 7.2% that one. And the last beer I've got is, never had this before, the London Beer Factory Jungle Trip New England Pale Ale, 5.3%. So I thought I'd give that a try. So that's my beers for the day. So I've been a bit lucky really, because we've had the 2 storms. It's taken down a lot of the little saplings and things that, well, let's face it, had no chance in 70-80 mile an hour winds. So I managed to gather quite a few of them. Got plenty of green. I didn't cut these down or anything, they were already snapped and broken, so I've got the green ready off them, and I'm going to transfer it onto this. But why waste it, innit? Happy days. I just really can't be bothered to do it, but it absolutely must be done, and that's lashing. Yeah. Still there? Right, that's enough lashing to make it at least strong enough to support all the wood that I'm putting on it for now. But in time, I'm going to have to get myself some proper, like, it's like 1/2 inch lashing tape. It's not tape, it's still like corded, it's really strong stuff. And that comes in a roll. And then I'm just going to band it around the 6 main parts that are holding up the majority of the weight. But you know, it's still safe, still fine. It's all nylon, so it's never going to break unless it gets frayed somehow. It's really sturdy now, really sturdy. I'm really happy with it. I got a bit warmer now because I'm obviously doing a bit of manual work. The sun has, no, it's been generous enough today, I guess. That's directly above me. It's lovely. So sorry if it's a bit of a boring video, but it's been a lot of maintenance that's been required. This is now lovely and insulated. Barely any holes in it, like well, there's one hole there I can see, but yeah, so that's going to be nice and warmer for me tonight, and yeah, I'm quite happy with what I've done so far. I just chucked a few more branches in the roof to make it a bit better for when it rains next, and I've tied it off a bit more and tightened it up, so it should be better withstanding the weather than it was the first time round. Right, beer time. Which one shall I go for? Do you know what? I'm going to start with the best because... No, I'm not. Actually, I'm going to cleanse my palate first with one of these because I've got 2 of them. and that's the Citrus IPA, the 5.9%. Then I'm going to go for the Northern Monk, which I'm really looking forward to, which is also, well, it's also strong with us, 6.5 as well. So, in fact, have I got any weak ones other than that one there, which is 4.2? Nope, that one's 7.2. Sure, I went through all this earlier, and that one's 5.3, so that's not too bad. Okay, well, okay, I'll start on this one then. In fact, I'm going to drink them in the order that they're in. Yep, right, makes sense. There's my shelf of shit. Sun's just beaming down. So that's all solid now. I'm really happy with it. It's time to really start cutting these logs and getting this platform up. Right, so I've just put all the logs up that I've collected so far. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 there, and then that one there, 12. So I think I'm going to need about 8 more, maybe 10, depending on what size ones I get now to go there. And that'll be the main part of it done. And then I got to tackle this bit here, which is a bit more awkward because it's a triangle, and I was adamant I wanted it there like that as a triangle, and obviously if it was all square it'd be a lot easier, but I've got an idea in my head. It just means we might have to watch our step when it's done. Anyway, right, I'm going to try and find more of the dead standard now. So. Little gap to plug now. I know it's a bit gappy, but it's only a walkway. It just needs to be strong enough to support us, which it easily is. So I'll just plug this gap up, and then I might either take a walk up there, or I'll plug that up too as well. Actually, yeah. Right. Right. So I think it's just time to have another beer. Why not? So. The next one in the list is the Northern Monk. Right, looking forward to this one. I haven't had Northern Monk in a while. Well, I wasn't going to bother doing it, but wow, that's lush. That is proper nice. There's £3 a can in Tesco's at the moment, so. Oh. Ooh. Right, so let's see if it's strong enough to take my weight, is it? I'll take a climb up there. Right, so I've just shown you with me up there. Now I'm going to actually take you up there as well. Can't see it, but I'm up on my platform. I don't know. Was it 8 foot high? 7 foot high maybe? Yeah. Right, so I need to get one now, which is, I'm going to plug this gap, a nice big substantial one. So let's count out the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 foot. So we'll go 6.5 foot. Coming on, it's not quite there yet. I've got some design changes maybe to do with this one. Right, so I'm stood underneath the platform. It's plenty of height for someone who's 5.5 foot. I'm 6 foot, but anyway, doesn't matter, we're not going to be walking under this. I'm going to be storing all the logs which we want for the fireplace. So I'll just come out of there, show you what it's like now. It's getting there. It's getting there. I'm not going to lash it all down today because I really can't be bothered. Same as this end, just going to trim these ends off up by here just so it's all flush and nice and tidy. So from the other side, I know it's looking a mess at the moment. Look how nice and dark that is in there now. That's proper insulated. It looks like I haven't done a huge amount today, but I have actually. I've braced all this tarp up, raised it up so it's pointed down that way and pointed down that way, and put a load more branches under horizontally as well just to stop it puddling up and pooling up. Completely packed this out now. This is almost completely done. I've cut and processed and done all the logs for the main part of the platform. Almost finished this triangular bit now, which I'm going to carry on with, so I need a couple more for that. I lashed everything down, fully lashed everything down. You know, it's all so far still, no nails, no screws, nothing. It's all just these lashings, bloody lashings. You catch me here, laid up on my platform, chilling out, having a beer. Oh yeah, probably I wish I bought another beer up with me, because this is almost gone. Kids, drink responsibly. No, kids don't drink. Yeah, but if you do, drink responsibly. Buy the good stuff. You know, it's like when you were a kid and you made a treehouse, and this is just the next level. I'm just sat under this little canopy here as well, which I still haven't trimmed off because I thought, well, that's a nice little canopy for the night cold. I'm going to have to make a lem sip, I think. Lucky I like lem sips. I don't want to go down now. I'm loving it up here. Absolutely loving it. I just don't want to go down. Could easily take the weight of 3 people, no problem at all already, and I still haven't tied anything down, still haven't even finished it. Just getting a bit excited and get a bit carried away and can't help but climb up here and have a beer. So. Right, I'm just going to go and cut some more branches now to plug in this last little gap here, and that'll be a good job done now. started with that. Check out that video. Prettiest of walls, but just give me some sort of cover tonight from the lights a bit. That's purely temporary. Obviously I've just I still need to cut some more branches to finish off the gap. I didn't get around to doing that, so I started doing this as you saw. So right, so my goal really is not obviously to make a substantial wall there, it's just to block out a bit of the light, so I hopefully won't get seen. I am going to go back up onto the platform because I have got the cables up there ready to tie for the handrails. And I get the handrails all tied in, and then I'm going to call it a night on the build and then get on with my food, because I haven't eaten anything and I'm starving. Right, okay, so I'm going to set up camp now because it's starting to get a bit cold, so I thought I'd drop this tent up. So it's 10 to 6. Got my tent set up under here, nice and cozy. I'm gonna have a bit of food, I think, because I'm quite hungry now. Right, we're on the vocation love and hate. This is the 7.2%. Right, okay. now for the night. I'm settling in. I've got a lovely little warm area under here, and all these halogen lights. No, the LEDs, I'm joking. It's 8 o'clock now, and I've got nothing else to do. I'm nice and tired. I'm just going to sit down, listen to the radio again, drink a few beers, and probably just leave it at that for the night now. I don't think there's anything else worth me filming. Hello there. Good morning. I made it through quite an uncomfortable night. Don't know why my back just ached. It's about 8:30 in the morning now. I've packed all my stuff up ready. I was just waiting for it to get a bit light so I could just show you a bit more of what I did in daylight. I am led upon the platform again with the handrails in place. I put all the handrails in last night. Don't know if you can see them going across. I've got to finish this hole in the floor of it now, which I'll do next time I'm up. And I'll finish this bit behind me as well on the floor, and then it's done. Then I gotta work on a roof. Something about sitting in your own platform you've just made. It's just awesome. Awesome. Thanks for watching part 4. Like, share, definitely subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.